got some kitties. I have been procrastinating terribly on finishing some drywall in here, so today is the day I get started on it. I just need to get up and do it, so Katie's helping me put some paper down on the floor, and we've got a few areas to fix that I didn't do quite so good on the first go round, so we're gonna patch them up and finish them a little nicer before we move in here permanently. So that's really the only thing holding it up. Moving the living room officially back in here is touching up some drywall and then redoing a little bit of paint. So I guess we need to get cracking on it. All right, so I just put some X's on the ceiling. I got a seam here that needs repaired. On the back side over here, we actually popped the seam a bit because when we were working on the room on the other side, pulling out some shiplap, it was poking through and hammering on that seam there, so it actually popped out. So I'll cut some of that away as well, and just kind of mark some spots that need some attention. We'll get everything kind of tuned up a little bit.
This is your way of helping me.
You got most of it out.
It's like having gum in your hair.
You can see the ridge right there, so we're trying to go on both sides of that to flatten it out.
We have a few areas that didn't really turn out on the first go round with drywall, so we're just trying to fix those and make them look nice. Well, we had a bunch of areas that we were tying together with seams and they were kind of bowed down. And then we also had a couple areas with butt ends that came together that I didn't do a good job on. So I actually was just using this to scrape and get a long enough edge because my 14-inch knife wasn't quite big enough. So kind of just roughly scraping, getting a flat plane to those peaks, kind of smoothing out the valley on each side. I think it'll work. This looks pretty good above us. This was pretty bad. This was a joint of some old drywall and some new drywall, and there was a pretty good valley in there. So kind of roughly did it. We'll sand, and then I'll go back with my 14-inch knife tomorrow once we have the substance up there to support it. We got some kitties.
Okay. Right. Oh. Here.
Inling. Come on.
Here, you take this guy. We'll get the big one.
Where are you going? Ow, ouch, ow.
So we've been looking for two little kittens for probably 6 months, you think? Two orange kittens, and we haven't been able to find any, and things kind of came together here, and then all of a sudden we were in the middle of doing some drywall, and opportunity came for some cats, so we figured out a way to make it happen. So we've got two orange kittens. We're naming them Jasper and Oliver, both from, are those Disney movies?
Oliver is. I don't know, but I don't think Jasper.
So they're Aristocats.
Jasper is the bad guy, one of the bad guys on 101 Dalmatians.
Okay, yeah, so we were thinking about Horace and Jasper from 101 Dalmatians, but Horace is a little bit of a weird name. There's not a good nickname for that, I guess. So went with Jasper from 101 Dalmatians and Oliver from Oliver and Company.
But mostly just because I like those names.
And because we like those names. So those are two new additions to the family. We're looking forward to seeing Oliver and Jasper grow up, and hopefully they'll be good little mousers for us. Well, I've been putting this off for a very long time. We've had rain the last couple of weeks, which I never care for the rain, obviously, but it's been good because it's forced me to come inside and focus on finishing up this drywall. I hate drywall, but it's been needed to be done. I put it off for a number of months now, and it's time to get this finished up in here so that we can move our furniture back into the living room. So thanks for coming along with us, guys. This is a big day because it is going to allow us to not only move the living room permanently back to where it is going to be, but it'll allow us to move on with some other phases of the remodel here. We'll be able to move the bedroom into its final resting position. We'll free up the upstairs for some work to be done up there, and gonna kind of let some things start checking into place here. So excited, happy to have that done. I hate drywall, but it feels good to have it done, and I think we got it this time. It looks pretty good. So all right, guys, we'll catch you later.